What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of R&R. As always, I'm Logan.
I'm Ethan, and today we're kind of doing a continuation of the little three-part series we got going on with the Ruger PCC platform. This is the Charger variant.
We've had this for a solid 37 days, I would say.
Just over a month.
Yeah, we just picked it up about a month ago. I've been looking in the realm of PDWs, PCCs, whatever, for
backpack gun,
bug out, whatever you want to call it. For what now? Probably, it's been a few months.
6 months.
Since I really got into it, wanting to get one.
No.
Main focus originally was something that was very concealable. At first it wasn't Glock mags, but the more I kind of started researching and looking along the lines of the capabilities of it, we are Glock fanboys. That's all we run primarily. So kind of not having a firearm like this that's not compatible with the mags that I have, you know what I mean?
Well, and also on top of that, it's not just the mags. Everybody's got their own philosophies. Everybody likes the Scorpion Evo mags, the MCX mags, the whatever. They look cool. This curved mag, it looks cool, whatever. But for us, something that takes Glock mags is a big priority for something that shoots 9mm, because it's not just that we already have the mags. It also comes down to our kits. So your battle belt, your plate carrier, when we're running and gunning, we're doing that kind of stuff. We can have it set up to where it already takes those mags. We don't have to get a whole different battle belt set up. We don't have to get a whole different plate carrier set up.
Or you got to lose some pistol mags for one of your PDW mags or something like that. But yeah, so that's kind of why we went with the the PC Charger. So just kind of going along with this as well. Like I said, we were talking about it. I was looking. I mean, I was probably 12 hours away from buying a Vector. Glad I didn't. I was looking at the Vectors. I was looking at Strybog, the AGs, the Glock versions. I was looking at the Mat 9s. I was looking at the Scorpions, the Jacqueline 9s. I had like Jimmy Neutron brain going on. I had so much stuff trying to figure out what I wanted the capability of, for what I wanted to use it for, how I wanted to use it. Optic, obviously, Glock mag. That's what it's going to be from now on. It's a Glag.
The Glag.
Yeah, this is mag. It takes a Glag mag.
Hashtag Glag.
Yeah. But it is cool though, because it is a pistol.
Yeah.
I did end up getting the SB Tactical 1913 S, I think, or aluminum. A for the aluminum one. They do have an S for synthetic and A for aluminum. I went with the aluminum just because it is a little bit bigger of a caliber. I went with a Vortex Spark A2 or a Vortex Spark 2
Gen
2 with it. I kind of wanted to make it as
budgety,
as
cost
effective as possible. Because by no means, you can ask my wife, this is not budget. But the gun itself, you can find them for about in between $600 to $750.
Yeah.
Depending on, so I found this one on sale for about $650. It was a little over $700 out the door, which I don't think that's too hateful.
No.
Especially when I was about ready to drop $1,400 on a Vector.
The gun's set up completely how it is right now, and you could even throw a really nice light on it.
Yeah.
You're still not at $1,400.
No, you're still not at base Vector price. You're not at $900 Scorpion or $1,000 Jackal, and it is direct blowback.
Yeah.
So you're not even, spending that money to
get a better operating system.
Yeah. And even if you want to spend a little bit more on an Evo or Jackal or whatever, those are all blowback or direct blowback as well.
Yeah.
Same with what's the Springfield? Kuna.
No, the Kuna's
that's roller. Yeah, okay.
But it uses a proprietary mag that's hard to find right now, and
apparently they're ass.
And they're breaking apparently.
Or they're dookie. But just that's kind of like the base of the build. We'll kind of go over a little bit, maybe of some features of it. It does, like I said, it does use the brace on the back. It does have a pick rail adapter. It literally comes with it, and there are some guns that you have to buy the adapter for too.
Like the Charger that we got.
Yeah, the Charger.
The Ruger 1022 Charger, the 22 variant of this pretty much. I did have to buy an adapter that made it to where you can put a pick any section on the back.
This comes with it with the pick. This is you literally slide it on, you put a little shim in, or it has a shim, and then you just tighten that shim down. Got a pick rail up top. Like I said, I did throw the spark on. The charging handle on this side. So if you guys either have seen the carbine one yet or haven't, depending when they come out, mine is on the left hand or the right hand side because my brace folds to the left and I don't want it to smack the charging handle. So I kind of got to do the cool guy AK, charge. Or you can take this bolt out that it's literally just bolted down into here. You flip it on the other side, you bolt it down, and then you can charge it just like a regular.
And that is one thing I'm going to say about this platform, just because the carbine variant I've had since 2017. I will tell you, whichever side you decide to put this charging handle on, make sure that when you decide that, yep, I want this side, put some blue Loctite on there and really crank her down, because that is one of 2 screws on the gun that gets loose pretty quick.
Yeah. Just a couple more features about it. It does use a AR style hand grip. It does come with this
hand
stop down here. It's just a little skeletonized.
It's nice.
I mean, it is like, especially if you want to grab it, or you can, C clamp it, however you hold it. It does have a 6.5-inch barrel with 1/2 by 28 threads. It does come with a thread cap as well. Just useless information. But yeah, I mean, overall, like, for what we've been looking at, what we've been researching, and kind of collaborating together for me to be able to get a pistol or a PDW, whatever you want to call it, a PCC like this. I mean, I'm more than happy with our decision and the purchase. So.
And as far as accuracy goes, at 25 yards, you're getting about, with using just garbage, 115 grain blazer.
Two?
I'd say 1.5.
1.5.
It was a very tight group.
And that's just with a straight dot too. I mean.
And saying also the cool thing was too is we pushed this gun back to 100 meters.
Yep.
And I mean, I'm just going to speak for myself. The first time I grabbed it, threw a 17-round mag in it. This was at any kind of distance, standing, resting it off of a post.
What did you hit? 16 out of 17?
No, I didn't miss one.
You hit 17? Yeah.
I wish I did better with this than I did with my carbine, actually, because I didn't mess with the parallax on my carbine. But
yeah, I mean, you guys will see. We'll throw it up as some background footage, some overlay. That's about a normal-ish size body.
Yeah,
I would say.
You're a little small for me, but
you're gonna put some rounds at least in the general area. It might be in the stomach, it might be in the shoulder, it might might be center.
You also got to think this weapon here, that's max range. I mean,
for sure.
In all reality, with our eyes, we don't have, we might not have perfect vision anymore. We're getting older,
especially when you squinty.
But you don't have any magnification. You've got to have positive PID on a target, and 100 meters is pretty much max where you're gonna be able to see somebody and be like, okay, I don't know who that is, or I do know who that is, or that's a threat, whatever it may be.
Yeah, we kind of just brought you guys in a little bit closer so we can kind of reiterate or go over some of the features just slightly again, but actually have, so you guys can be able to see it more in depth than, 15 feet away.
So, I mean, just a few of the things. It does have last round hold open. It does use a cross bolt safety that you see on a lot of hunting weapons.
Yep.
We're not going to break it down for YouTube standards, but it does fold very nicely into a nice little compact package. Without the suppressor on it, it is backpackable. Even with the suppressor on it, depending on the backpack, it'll fit in there just fine.
Yeah. I also bought a Eberly stock Bang Bang bag where that's going to be my Minuteman kind of build kit, which we will bring you guys along with that when we do get to that video. We're going to set that up and everything else. I think you guys will really enjoy that. But I did buy that bag specifically for this. Well, specifically for this setup.
Yeah. And there's also one thing about this gun being concealable. So we do live in Ohio. So
just show the brace how it folds on that side, I guess.
But one of the things is, guys, we live in Ohio. So for us, having a SBR, it's cool. I mean, it's cool guys set up, and now with no tax stamp, it's not going to be that big of a deal to get an SBR. But the problem that we run into is legality. Like, we're perfectly legal to own SBRs, use SBRs for home defense, whatever it may be here in our state, but you cannot conceal them, where you can conceal a pistol.
Yep.
So with this gun being a pistol with a pistol brace on it, this gun can be thrown into a bag, fully loaded, safety on, and there's absolutely no legality issues. You can keep it in your vehicle, you know, loaded, concealed, still no issues. Now, you can't do it with a suppressor on it here in the state of Ohio.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just something to consider. Like, yeah, we know it's free now, but we're probably going to stick with keeping our guns pistols for the time being until laws change here in the state of Ohio.
I mean, because at the end of the day, that's us.
Yeah, I say for us, the benefits don't outweigh the cons. So
the cons don't outweigh the benefits. Anyway.
Yeah, whatever. However you guys want to word it.
Whatever it is. But yeah, just kind of like I said, I wanted to flip this around just so you guys can see the brace folded on the left-hand side. That is why I run my charging handle on the right-hand side. So I got to do the AK style, because if that was right here, that brace would smack it every time, or it would push this down. And you know, our stuff is by no means safe, Queens, but
no,
I still want to keep them decent. If
don't
I
want to beat it up for no reason.
Yeah.
Anyways, so due to YouTube
compliance and stuff,
I kind of stopped the camera, broke it down. We don't want to get in trouble. So, and speaking of not getting in trouble, in this whole video, when you see of this gun, we are using Magpul 21 round or 27 round mags. If you do see a Glock stick mag in it, it's the base plate is taken off, so it only holds 29 rounds.
It's deloaded.
So
as well, a lot of our AR mags, all of our AR mags are deloaded to 28, 29 rounds.
Yep. And we've made it to where the mags can only hold that many, in case anybody from YouTube is watching.
They are California compliant.
No, no, they're still not.
No, we can have more than one.
But this does show that you can kind of break it down even more and put it into a bag, keep it more compact, more concealable. So if you did this in that bag, you would be able to leave the suppressor on.
Yep.
So that's cool.
Because it's not technically a firearm then.
Well, and also it's concealable enough. But we can get into kind of the philosophy behind this video. We did hit on a little bit, or philosophy behind this weapon. We did kind of get into it a little bit, but with this being a pistol, you can still carry it. This would make a very good PDW. Keep in a bag, take with you places if you're going into a high threat situation or a high threat area.
Yeah, and that doesn't even have to be. That doesn't even have to be, you know, it's a bad time. It might be certain cities or certain.
Or right now, some of the violence is going on. So you're going to church. You throw this into a bag as long as your church is okay with it, even if they're, you know, that's for you to decide. But you can take this with you.
We are not giving you any advice.
No legal advice from us.
That is on you.
But, you know, you can take this into a high threat situation. You can have something on you that's going to be more accurate, quicker follow-up shots better than your handgun.
Yeah, because you got your 3 points of contact and everything compared to your, you know, your 2 points of your pistol, or if you want to, you know, or your one hand, depending what you want to do.
And the other cool thing about this gun too is it's a con, but I think it's also a benefit for this platform. It's heavy.
Yeah,
it's a heavy little gun, so, you know, yeah, carrying it might be a little bit more cumbersome, or, you know, put a little bit extra weight on your back. Us, we don't worry about that. We lift pretty regularly, so, you know, if you want to throw a couple extra ounces on there, I'll be all right. But with it having that extra weight, where it's a pro, is it really keeps that recoil now. Yeah. This gun, I think, actually recoils less than the carbine variant with a 16-inch barrel.
I would agree.
I'm not saying for sure. It just kind of felt, recoil.
It felt like it. Yep.
We also didn't shoot this suppressed very often. No, so that has something to do with it, back pressure, everything like that.
I guess kind of thing that we missed on this and the carbine video was the trigger.
Yeah, they've got a good trigger.
It's not terrible for a $700 gun.
And for the ranges you're going to be shooting it at?
Yeah, the ranges you're going to be shooting at, the situations that you may, you know, get yourself in, or if you are in, whatever it may be.
I'm pretty impressed with it as far as quality control and everything like that.
I mean, in disclosure, you know, we have only had it for a little over a month, and
we've had the big brother to it for almost a decade.
Yeah. But just running it at what we've shot through it, what we've trained, drills, just plinking, whatever it may be. We had a few hiccups. I'll be transparent with that. We had a few hiccups with stovepipe. I think we had a stovepipe or two.
But that was within the first 50 rounds.
Yeah, that was in the first handful of mags. So, you know, it's still, even in this time of this video and everything, it's still in a break-in period.
Yeah.
I mean, it has what, maybe 300 rounds to it right now.
Yeah.
But you know, that's just kind of where we're at with this.
And we will do a long-term review on it
yeah.
when that time comes.
Yeah,
But,
like I said, we do use our stuff. We do use our equipment. We are very transparent people. Give our information, our, you know, range time behind the gun. We want to give all of that out to you guys so you guys can make your own decisions. If you guys were where I was a couple months ago, where I was literally racking my brain, I was like, do I want to get this? Do I want to get that? Do I care about Glock? Do I care about this, you know, the Evo mags? Do I want to be able to do this, do that? That's kind of where we come in.
Yeah.
You know, all 17 people of you, like
the tens of hundreds of people
that watch this. But yeah, that's where we are with it. That's where we come from, and that's kind of like, you know, why we do this. So,
but with my carbine, I can say in full honesty, I cannot recall, mind you, it's been almost 10 years, but I cannot recall a malfunction. And I've ran a lot of rounds for that gun.
yeah.
I do oil my stuff probably a little bit more consistently than he does.
Who?
I don't clean it necessarily, but I do like to throw some lube on her.
What is this wee stuff? We're going to scoot you guys back. We're going to go ahead and close this out, and we'll see you guys here in a second.
So anyways, guys, this was the PC Charger, the little brother to the full-size PC carbine that we've been shooting and going over. This is Logan's gun. He did buy it for the channel for use and for himself, and it is a good gun. I'm impressed with it so far. I am a little bit jealous because ever since this gun came out roughly 7-8 years ago, I've really wanted one. I've just never pulled the trigger. I've never been able to justify it. I have some other 9mm carbine-ish guns. You know, I've got an AR-9 and stuff.
But that's the thing though, and I tell him, and I know he doesn't believe me, but yes, it is mine, but it also was slightly bought for us and the channel. So, I mean,
you got it in for test and evaluation.
Yeah.
You know,
we did. Unfortunately, it was not gifted or donated to us.
No, but Chaz over at Mansfield Sporting Arms, here, semi-local to us, I guess, not too far of a drive. He did hook you up with no FFL transfer. So this isn't like an endorsement for them or anything, but if you're in the Mid-Ohio area, Chaz is a great dude.
If you need a firearm or a fresh cut, you let him know. I think he does barber on the side, or vice versa, whatever it may be. But yeah, good guy. Wrapping up with this. This is my choice of like I said, all of the PDWs, the PCCs, whatever you want to call it, that we were looking at over the last few months. We did end up going with the Ruger PC Charger. Like I said earlier in the video, I am happy with it.
Yeah,
very much so. First of many, maybe. Depends if the wife lets me or not, but first of many. But this gun, just a little bit that I've had it, like I said, I have no complaints with it. You know, obviously, like I said, we did have a couple hiccups here, but that was just, you know, breaking it in, brand new gun. Yeah, in closing, you know, we do appreciate everything. Like we say, every single video. Make sure you do keep those likes, comments, and subscriptions coming. Turn on that notification for our videos and shorts and daily notes or whatever it is else that we drop. But yeah, other than that, you know, we hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always,
we'll see you guys next time through Daily Dose of R&R.
See you guys.